Said to the ticket taker, is it all possible I get an exit row, a little more leg room in there? And she kind of looked at me and didn't say anything. And then after a few minutes, I just stepped to the side, and then she said, hold on, I'm gonna take care of this, hold on. And just waiting patiently, and then everyone was getting on the plane. I just knew my seat was gonna be taken, and she said, hold on, I'm gonna take care of you. And then she called my name and gave me a seat. I wasn't paying attention to it, so I went back in the airplane looking for my seat, and all the seats were taken. I couldn't find my seat, and the steward said, we need to have a seat, sir. I said, well, I can't find mine. The ticket's wrong or something. And I thought she had messed up. And she said, oh, you don't belong back here. She directed me to the front of the plane and had me in first class. My chest kind of stuck out. They were like, oh, this is in first class. And I was about 20, 21, and I just saved up enough money to buy me a little Seiko watch, and I was so proud of that watch. And sit next to another gentleman, I wanted to let him know I belong here, so I kept going like this, trying to show my watch off back and forth. Almost the whole trip, after about an hour on the flight, he kind of looked at me, finally must have got what I was trying to do, and then he kind of looked at me, winked, and then he rolled up his sleeve, and then on his arm was a presidential Rolex. About $8,000 with a presidential Rolex. And I say that because I was fired up about this service, and I knew what I was going to preach from. I was ready for it some time ago, and I had my scriptures down. I was ready to preach this word. And about 2 weeks ago, Pastor came from the same scripture, and I had to put my Seiko away because he came out with that Rolex service. And I was like, man, I'm going to have to come from somewhere else. And I got busy, couldn't come up with another scripture, couldn't come up with another sermon, so I'm going to have to go forth anyway. And so hopefully he forgot what he said, so you don't compare my Seiko to his Rolex. One thing I hate in traveling is that when you get ready to turn left, and the left turn lane, the person ahead of you won't commit. You know, they won't go into the intersection, they won't commit. Anybody, you know what I'm talking about. It may seem like a small thing, but what really hurts is when you're running late and you need that person ahead to commit, because when that light turns yellow, that means 2 of you can go. If you're driving through Miwaukee, maybe 1 of you can go. But when you're driving on North Avenue, that means 4 or 5 of us can get to the light that's yellow. Come on now. And so when they won't commit and they just sit there, that means when the light turns yellow, we can't go, we gotta sit through another red. Like, I hate when folks won't commit in that left turn lane. And not only that non-commitment not only affects them, but affects the folks behind them as well. I can't stand folks that won't commit. One time I almost pulled out the turn lane and was getting ready to go all the way around them. You know how we do. You commit so that the next 2 or 3 cars can get through. It was read in the scripture about, we know about these 3 Hebrew boys in Daniel, but what I want to talk about is the commitment they had. They had a commitment, even though they had a name change, they had a commitment. Even though they were supposed to eat the king's food, they had a commitment. And I don't know how much many of us could take that. You know, can you think about this? Now, Daniel said, I don't want to eat that food, basically. That's right. We got our own to eat. That's right. And not only said that, but his boys were right with him. That's right. Now, hold on. So let's think about this now. Someone comes to you and says, not only do I want you to eat this food, but it's free. Yeah. You ain't gotta worry about the cheap stuff no more. It ain't no instant oatmeal. It's the good stuff. Come on now. It ain't instant grits. It's the real grits. Come on now. It's real turkey bacon, and it's all free. It ain't strawberries from a frozen can. It's the fresh strawberries right off the vine that we brought in. It's the good stuff. Come on, man. It's not only chicken, but we just killed it a couple of hours ago. It's real fresh. It ain't Kentucky Fried Chicken. It ain't Popeye chicken on the 1st of the month where you get a discount for it, where it's 5 pieces for 10. All right, I'm in the right place. All right, it's the good stuff. And you mean to tell me that they all turned all that down because they had a commitment to Christ? These boys all, and not only when they commit to Christ, it didn't matter what you call me. You can call me Daniel, or you can call me Bethshazar. You can call me Michelle, you can call me Azariah, you can call me Hannah. It don't matter. I'm committed to Christ. Yes, yes. So Daniel's commitment led to the commitment of his other boys. And we know the story about how they didn't partake in the king's food, and then after a certain amount of time, about 10 days, everyone looked at him and said, yeah, I do look good. That's right. All right. You can stick to your diet because you can stick to your diet. Yes. But we know some haters came along, and King Nebuchadnezzar had a decree that anybody didn't pray, didn't bow down to his God, would be thrown into the fiery furnace. But Daniel heard this decree. Somebody came to Daniel. But Daniel didn't just try to save himself. He was not only committed to the Christ, but he was also committed to his boys. So it said that Daniel went and told them. And once he went and told them about what was to take place, because it said he wanted to save them, it says that in the King James Version, it says, then the secret was revealed to let King Nebuchadnezzar know that the dream that he did dream. Yeah. And then once Daniel got the secret about the dream that King Nebuchadnezzar dreamed, he was able to interpret the dream. That's right. That's right. Oh, how wonderful it is when a group of folks get together and stay committed to Christ. That's right. I want to come to you from a standpoint of where was Daniel? Well, where was Daniel? These boys, they were committed to one another. Not only committed to one another, they were committed to the word. They were committed to prayer. They were committed to meditation. They were committed to do things the right and proper way. They were committed. They didn't sit back in a turn lane. They were committed. If there was church on Monday, they was there. If there was Bible study on Wednesday, they was there. If it was a prayer group meeting on Friday, they was there. If they would come to shovel the snow, cut the grass at the church, they was there. They were committed. Not only to themselves, but to one another. They were committed to Christ. They were committed. If one fell down, the other fell down. If one got up, the other got up. They were committed, these four boys together. If one was hurt, the other was hurt. They were committed. And the thing about commitment to one another, you don't have to ask any questions. Yeah. You know how you were on the playground and you were jumping rope? I believe my wife was like that. She was jumping rope one time, and then I believe one time her sister Nicole came and got her and said they picking on so and so. And I know. See, back in the day, you didn't ask no questions. You just ran off. You didn't say, well, who started it and who was running things? And she shouldn't have said this. She shouldn't have said that. No, when it came to a fight, you just took off. Anybody come from a family that where mama said that if your sister get picked on, then you all involved. You see, the thing about commitment, there's a lot of people that want to fight me, but they knew they had to go through Wanda, and Yolanda. So they left me alone. Now you might say that I'm not worried about females. Well, you see, females fight more dirty than males. Come on, man. Because people will grab a hold of something, scratch and pull. So see, when you committed, if one got to go, we all got to go. You know how we were up in the club, and you couldn't leave by yourself. We rode together, we got to leave together. I don't care how cute he is. I don't care how many drinks he bought you. You can't go with him. If he's taking you home, he's taking us all home. These boys were committed. See, some folks, we might be Christian, but we ain't committed like that no more. You know what I mean? We might say, pray for sister so-and-so, then we want to ask questions. Well, she ain't been in church. She never prayed for me. Or she hadn't spent money. She wouldn't be in that situation. But see, if you like Daniel, it don't matter what you did right or what you did wrong. If it comes time to pray, I'm praying. I don't need to know the reason why. I know because if you going through, I may go through. I'm going to pray now. I'm going to stay committed. These boys were committed to each other. Through thick and thin, these boys were committed to each other. But where was Daniel? What do you mean, where was Daniel? Look at the situation. We know that the decree came by King Nebuchadnezzar. And somebody went and told on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That's right. And the king brought them three forward and inquired of them and say, is this true, basically? And when they said, yeah, it's true, he said, well, basically, do you know the consequence for it? And he said, yeah, we know the consequence for it, but we don't mind. And even if God don't save us, we still gonna be all right. But I asked you, where was Daniel? Yes. I thought these boys were committed. I thought if you saw one, you saw the other. But Daniel wasn't around. And I got quite inquisitive about how come they were together. And they backed him up when Daniel said, I want to eat the food. But now these boys are all facing their deaths. And where was Daniel? That's right. Amen. Ooh. Where was Daniel? They was with Daniel when they turned down the choice food. They was with Daniel when they was promoted. They was with Daniel when he had the dream in church. They was with Daniel. They had his back. But now, where was Daniel? I'm just here to let you know and here to say that you got to understand, because of your commitment as a group, the devil can't fight you off.
All right.
When you're committed as a group, not just as one entity, the devil has a hard time dealing with you. He has a hard time putting things on you. He can't defeat you as a committed group. So when you get together as a choir and pray, he can't defeat that. When you get together as a steward board and pray, he can't defeat that. When you get together as ministers and pray, he can't defeat that. So he knows this. So what he tries to do, he tries to divide and conquer. He tries to separate. See, he couldn't have the boys thrown in the fiery furnace if all of them were together, so he separates you. You ever notice that as a couple, sometimes what happens is that the husband or the wife will get into a financial situation, usually not both. Come on now. That's a divide and conquer. Even in the CME Church, this church was flooded. And if you go around and take a survey, now the other church was flooded at the same time. This other church might have had this happening. This other church had that happening. See, the devil tries to divide your commitment and separates you. If you think about it, even as a group, as a choir or whatever, the devil puts certain things in certain people's heads. Or he'll have you go through certain things, but not together as a group. Even in my Sunday school class, when we pray every week, I noticed that not everybody has the same problems at the same time. Yeah, you might hear voices, or you might be put out your house, or you might be losing a job. What he's trying to do is separate our commitment so that we can say, well, I don't hear voices, I don't need to pray. That's the trick of the devil. I got a job, I don't need to pray. No, that's the trick of the devil. He's trying to separate us by putting certain things on certain people and make you think you're all by yourself. Where was Daniel? The devil tried to separate, but you can't go for that, people. We gotta be smarter than that. Ain't no separation in this church, not in this family. If you're going through something, I'm going through it too. If you're struggling, I'm struggling too. You got a problem, I got a problem too. Somebody else, or you think the struggles that somebody going through is all because they deserve those struggles. Guess what? You may get by yourself and be put into a lion's den. These boys, because of their commitment, the devil saw something wrong and he knew he could attack them as a group. You gotta understand, when we stand together as a prayer partner, we stand together as a praying church, the devil can't attack that. There's safety in numbers. I'm just here to let you know you gotta stay strong in your commitment. Don't worry about separation, because somebody might not be doing the same thing you're doing or suffering the same way you are, but it's coming to you. So when there's a need for prayer, you have to pray. When there's a need somebody giving a testimony and shout about what they've been through, then we gotta shout like it's us being saved ourselves. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Where was Daniel? Daniel was getting ready to have his too. Don't worry about you getting yours too. So we gotta stay prayerful and stay committed. It said later on that Daniel, by himself, knew the decree was made by another king, King Darius. It said that Daniel really didn't care, because Daniel went into the upper room with the shutters wide open. Sometimes actions are louder than words. And Daniel said, the Bible said Daniel is used to praying 3 times a day. Some of us get in trouble and we want to hide certain things. Act like we ain't been through that, like we too good there. Come on, man. Act like our prayers know something better than somebody else. Act like, like our stuff don't stink. Come on, man. But we got to be like Daniel, get to the point that I don't care. I don't care what the devil tried to send me through. I don't care what you say about it. We talked about in Sunday school that if nobody's ever say nothing bad about you, you must not be doing nothing. I'm going to stay with my group. Sometimes we get so full of ourselves and think that we can just be Christian all by ourselves. I know he loves you. I know he saved you. I know he fortified you. But sometimes we get so full of ourselves, we think that because we've been brought through something that we can't go through it again. And that we can't feel nobody else's pain. That we can't lift nobody else. I'm here to tell you, glory, hallelujah, as soon as you've been brought up, you can be brought back down. And I don't want to be brought back down by myself. That's why when somebody gets a testimony, you hear me shouting all the time. That's as if I got saved, if I got lifted up. Because you never know. It's your commitment that the devil is scared of. And it's your commitment that's going to sustain you and fortify you. Let me give an example. Oh, a couple of weeks ago, they had to take mama into the hospital. And she was supposed to have bone marrow taken. But she had some problems. They couldn't find a vein to put her to sleep. So they had to just drug her a little bit and she was wide awake and took the bone marrow. It was a painful procedure. And when I was walking down the school hall, my sister called me and said, I don't know if you've been told. Mom didn't want nobody to know, but they taken her in for a procedure. Okay. And she had to have bone marrow taken. Okay. And I just want to let you know, they want to see, they need to take some tests to see if this cancer, why it's troubling her body. Okay. And so when I got off the phone, I went to my room. It just so happened I didn't have a class at the time. I went to the room and locked the door. And I got off the phone, my sister forgot. I said, well, I ain't worried about nothing. It's going to be all right. I shut my door and cut the music up. And I believe I was playing something from Kirk Franklin. And I got to praying. And after I got to praying, and I got on the phone chain and said, we're going to do this as a committee. And well, you see, they did the procedure. After the procedure, after 1 week, there were no news. After about a week and a half, the news came back that the sample they took was not cancerous. You see, I remember somebody in here had prayed that their mama was going through something about cancer or breast cancer or something. I shouted like I had victory. I never knew that my mama was going to go through the same thing later on. You see, somebody is going to go through something in weeks ahead. But if you stay committed to somebody else's prayer, stay committed to somebody else's problems, when it comes your turn, you're going to be all right. Where was Daniel? He was there all the time. He was in the midst of struggles. He was in the midst of a prayer life. Where was he? He was there too. He was there too. Don't let nobody else's struggles turn you away. I remember Paul went out to preach the word. And Paul had a boy with him named John, whose surname was Mark. And the preaching got too tough for John. So the Bible said John quit and walked away. Well, later on, Paul and his boy Barabbas, they wanted to go back out and preach some more. And Barabbas said, let's take John with us. And Paul said, no, he quit. I ain't taking with him no more. But Barabbas said, I'm going to take John. And then the Bible said that they had words and they departed from one another. In other words, they got mad with one another. But later on, John, the one that quit, did so well that even Paul came back and said, yeah, he's doing real well. I'm just here to tell you that somebody might seem like they're a little down right now. Like they might be going through something right now. And they might be in the midst of quitting. But you grab a hold of that person. That next person might be the next preacher. Might be the next deacon. Don't let them fall by the wayside. You stay committed. You might not have gave birth to that person, but that's your child too. You might not have put a ring on that person, but that's your child too. You gotta be committed to this thing. It might not be the fiery furnace for you, but it won't be the lion's den. It might not be breast cancer for you, but it might be unemployment. It might not be unemployment for you, but it might be an eviction notice. It might not be an eviction notice for you, but it's gonna be something. You gotta stay committed. Stay committed. Stay committed to one another. I'm almost done. Stay committed to one another. And you quit worrying about whether so-and-so did something wrong to go through certain things. Well, if they had been there, then it wouldn't have happened. If they had done this and that, if they had just listened to me, then it wouldn't have happened. No. See, when you're committed, you're not worried about what they did wrong. You're just worried about trying to get them right. Just worried about trying to get them right. Because when you're committed to Christ, Christ and you committed to his word, you only focus on him getting bigger and only getting better to the next level. You're not focused on the negativity, only the positivity. When you committed, and I'm talking about a commitment that won't move you. I'm talking about a commitment that even when the rains come, you're standing in the midst. I'm talking about a commitment even when it snows, you're standing in the midst. I'm talking about a commitment to one another, and not only to one another, to your church, and not only to your church, commitment to Christ, knowing that I might not be the one going through, but if you're going through, we got to get through this together. You got to show a commitment, and even if your commitment falters, it's all right. You can still make it through. When Peter made a commitment to Christ, he was willing to step out on the boat. Even though he started to sink in the water, he showed a commitment. Oh, the lady with the issue of blood, she showed a commitment. If I can just get to the hem of his garment, I can be made whole. Show your commitment. Oh, a commitment. You ain't got to be the best speaker. Moses wasn't the best speaker, but he made a commitment. Joshua made a commitment. Abraham made a commitment. He fell by the wayside and he faltered a little bit, but then he still made a commitment. David, as bad as he was, still made a commitment. You can still make your commitment today. I don't know what it is that you're going through. I don't know what it is your partner's going through. Your cousin's going through. Your friend's going through. You got to stay committed. In other words, I know I ain't seen you in a while in church, and I know you've been suffering, but I ain't gonna stop my commitment. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna stay committed in my prayer. I'm gonna stay committed in my appointment to you. You might not want me to pray for you right now, but you won't get this prayer anyhow. You might get tired of me calling you all the time, but you won't get this phone call anyhow. You might get tired of me inviting you to church, but I'm gonna invite you anyhow. If you're tired of me calling you, I'm gonna text you. If you're tired of me texting me, then I'm gonna email you. If you're tired of me emailing, then I'm gonna have somebody else give you a call. I'm committed to getting your soul saved. I'm committed to getting you here. I don't care if you don't want to hear me pray, then I'm just gonna hum. If you're tired of me humming, I'm gonna sing. And if you don't like my singing, then you better go back around and let me hear you praying there. I don't care what it is. You gotta stay committed to it. I know everybody invited somebody to church, and I know there's somebody in your life that you want to see saved, but don't give up that commitment. And if it ain't working by yourself, then you go get somebody else and we're gonna pray together. And if two of us can't pray back, then let's get a third. If three of us gonna bring them back, then we're gonna get a fourth. We're gonna get a fifth. And we gotta get a whole football team. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay committed. I ain't giving up. I ain't gonna give up. If my prayer ain't working, I'm gonna get somebody else praying. I'm gonna get some prayer cloths. I'm gonna get the altar. If I have to write your name and put it on the altar, I'll write your name. If I can't spell your name, all I need is the abbreviation, because the Lord knows what I'm gonna come on now. Committed. Committed. Stay committed. Stay committed. Not giving up. Not giving up. You have to understand. You have to understand those times when you seem like you're by yourself. Those times you seem like you're by yourself, that you don't know what I'm going through and you don't understand it. It's the devil trying to break you up. See, if we can divide and conquer and get you to stop praying. See, if we can take the Daniel away from you and get you Daniel to stop praying, then maybe Ebenezer will stop praying. Then maybe Allen will stop praying. And he can divide and conquer. If we can get you not to come to church, and then he can get you another person not to come to church. If we can get you not to come to Bible study, and get the next person not to come to Bible study. If we can put more on you, then you can stand there and you quit, then the next person quit. But it's at that time that we got to get therefore tighter and be committed more and stay stronger. You understand, when he sees us as a group and the one commitment, this one he has to try to survive us, because he can't touch us together. He can't touch us together. That's why when gangs move, they don't move by themselves. They move as a unit. They don't move by themselves. And we can't move by ourselves in this thing sometimes. The prayer has to go out. We got to stay prayerful together. We got to be in care of one another's needs. I don't care what somebody's going through. It may sound ludicrous. I don't know. I ain't never been a part of that. Well, you might be one day, or your child might be one day. Stay committed to that prayer. If you were supposed to make the phone call, make the phone call to that person. Stay prayerful. Stay committed. Don't be deceived by the devil's tricks and trying to break us up. Because one day they might separate us, and somebody say, well, where's so-and-so? Where's so-and-so? I don't want to be that one left alone. I don't want to stay in my committed group. I don't want to come out like a gang warfare. I want to to stay committed, because if we stay strong, the devil can't touch us. When he sees us, he's going to have to turn around and go the other way. You know how it is. I'm not in a gang. I've been part of a gang, but when 4 or 5 people look like me walking down the street, I notice that people, turn and go the other way. I ain't harmful. I ain't trying to knock you over your head for your purse, but they just assume certain things. Ooh, you know what I'm talking about. Walking down the street, they get to clutching their purse a little tighter. Can you imagine the devil getting that fearful about 4 or 5 of us walking around praying and singing his name and saying hallelujah? Can you imagine the devil getting that fearful when he don't see us, but he sees the Jesus Christ that's in us? We talked about that in Bible study, Christ being revealed in us. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we stay strong? We can chase a lot of things away. You know the scripture. Oh, what can one do? Come on now, what can 10 do? Come on now, you know it. So we got to stay strong so our numbers look big. And when our numbers look big and the devil tries to divide and conquer us, that's when we got to lock chains. And the old adage that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. We got to stay strong. Where was Daniel? Daniel was stay there committed as well. Don't let the devil separate our commitment. Don't let him put us down. Don't let us get to the mindset that we're too good to have the same problems as somebody else. If not for the grace of God, they go on. Amen. Stay committed, stay fortified, and stay committed in this prayer life. Amen.